Hi students, this is Shiv Prasad. In the last video, I have explained about hybridization and simple examples. Now in this video, I am explaining previous JEE mains questions based on hybridization. Look at it is 2018 question. The number of lone pair of electrons in I3 minus ion is. Look at I3 minus ion is having I and I2 minus. Look at the hybridization formula. Hybridization is equal to half into V plus M minus C plus A. Therefore, hybridization is equal to half into, here central atom is this iodine. Iodine valence electron 7 plus surrounding monovalent atoms. 2 iodines are there. Minus, here no cation, that's a minus 0, plus charge and anion is here 1. So it is having 10 by 2, 5. So it undergoes sp3 dehybridization. I3 minus ion is exhibiting sp3 dehybridization. Now lone pairs equal to total pairs obtained here 5 minus surrounding atoms with central iodine. 2 surrounding atoms are there, 5 minus 2, it is 3. So one iodine is having 3 lone pair of electrons. Now look at the structure of I3 minus ion. It is having negative charge and each iodine is having 3 lone pair of electrons. First iodine, central iodine, and third iodine also is having 3 lone pair of electrons in this structure. That's why this ion is having totally 9 lone pair of electrons. Look at next question. It is in 2016 question. The species in which nitrogen atom is in a state of sp hybridization. Look at option A, NO2 minus. In NO2 minus ion, central atom nitrogen undergoes, look at nitrogen is having 5 valence electrons plus surrounding monovalent atoms. Oxygen is divalent atom, that's why 0. Here no cation is there, that's why minus 0. Plus here one negative charge is there, that's why plus 1. So it is equal to 3. It undergoes sp2 hybridization. And lone pairs equal to, here obtained pairs 3 minus surrounding atoms 2. 3 minus 2, 1. So it is having 1 lone pair. Actually in the question they asked only what type of hybridization, but we are getting the other points also. Look at the structure of this one, N double bond O and O minus. It is angular shape. Look at the second example, NO3 minus. Hybridization is equal to half into central atom valence electrons 5 plus surrounding monovalent atoms 0, minus 0 and plus 1. Because charge and anion is 1 is there. That's why in the formula plus A is there. That's a plus 1. It is equal to also 3. 3 means it undergoes sp2 hybridization. Now lone pairs equal to, here obtained pairs 3 minus surrounding atoms with central atom also 3. So 0 lone pairs. So a central atom of the molecule is having 0 lone pairs. The shape of the molecule is trigonal planar or planar molecule. Here in this molecule, what type of hybridization? It is sp2. Look at option C, NO2 plus. Hybridization equal to half into central atom valence electrons 5 plus surrounding monovalent atoms 0 minus charge and cation is 1 and no anion charge. That's why it is equal to 4 by 2. So it undergoes sp hybridization. Now lone pairs equal to 2 minus 2, 0 lone. Look at it is having lone pairs 0. Structure N double bond O and also double bond O. Here it is plus charge. So NO2 plus structure is like this. It is linear structure. And option 4, NO2. Actually NO2, central atom nitrogen undergoes sp2 hybridization. sp2 hybridization. That's why I count our question, the species in which N atom is in a state of sp hybridization. So option C, NO2 plus ion is exhibiting sp hybridization. Look at next question. It is in 2014 online JEE mains question. Which one of them shape of the central atom is not correctly stated? Option 1, IF7 is pentagonal bipyramidal. Option 2, BRF3 is planar T shape. Option C, SO2 is angular, and option 4, BRF5 is trigonal bipyramidal. Look at first option, IF7, we will check it. Hybridization of iodine equal to half into central atom valence shell electrons 7 plus surrounding monovalent atoms also 7. So some and minus 0 plus 0. No charge on cation and anions. So it is having 7. 7 means it undergoes sp3d3 hybridization. Now lone pair is equal to total pairs 7 minus surrounding atoms also 7. That's why 7 minus 7 0. It is having no lone pairs. Look at the shape of the molecule is IF7 shape is so IF7 is pentagonal bipyramidal. It is correct according to given statement. Look at an option B. BRF3 is planar T-shaped. Hybridization on bromine equal to half into valence electrons on bromine 7 plus surrounding monovalent atoms 3 minus 0 plus 0. So it is equal to 5. It undergoes here sp3d hybridization. 5 pairs are there. Lone pair is equal to 5 minus surrounding atoms 3. So 5 minus 3, 2. Now central atom of the molecule is having 5 pairs. If all the 5 pairs are bond pairs, the shape of the molecule is trigonal bipyramidal. Out of 5 pairs, 3 pairs are bond pairs and 2 pairs are lone pairs. Then the shape of the molecule is a T-shaped molecule or planar T-shaped molecule. Now it is Br, 2 lone pairs, 1, 2, it is a planar T-shape. So given statement is this is also correct. Look at option C. SOT is angular. SOT angular means look at hybridization equal to half into sulfur valence shell electrons 6 plus surrounding monovalent. Oxygen is divalent. That's why it is its valence is 0, minus 0 and plus 0. So 3. It undergoes sp2 hybridization. Now lone pair is equal to here obtained pair is 3 minus surrounding atoms with sulfur 2. So it is having 1 lone pair. Now look at the structure. SO2 structure is angular. So this is angular shape. So given statement is correct. Option 4. BRF5 is trigonal bipyramidal. Look at hybridization on central atom bromine. Half into central atom valence electron 7 plus surrounding monovalent atoms of 5 minus 0 plus 0 equal to 6. It undergoes sp3d2 hybridization. Lone pair is equal to 6 minus surrounding atoms with central atom 5. So it is having 1 lone pair. So a central atom of the molecule having 5 pairs, all the 5 pairs are bond pairs, then only its shape trigonal bipyramidal. But out of 5 pairs, 1 pair is lone pair, shape will be changes from trigonal bipyramidal to square pyramidal. Br double bond O F and here one lone pair. This is square pyramidal shape. But according to given question, BRF5 is trigonal bipyramidal. So this statement is wrong. Look at next question. It is in 2013 online exam JEE Mains question. The shape of IF6 minus ion is, look at hybridization of iodine equal to half into central atom iodine valence shell electron 7 plus surrounding monovalent atoms so 6 minus 0 plus 1. It is equal to 7. It undergoes sp3d3 hybridization. Now out of 7 pairs, all the 7 pairs are bond pairs, then shape of the molecule is pentagonal bipyramidal. Out of 7 pairs, lone pair is equal to 7 minus surrounding atoms with iodine 6. So it is having 1 lone pair. Out of 7 pairs, 1 pair is lone pair and remaining 6 pairs are bond pairs. Look at the structure of this ion. Central iodine, it is having negative charge. Central iodine is having negative charge and also it is having a lone pair of electrons. So its structure is distorted octahedral due to lone pair. Look at student, next question. It is in previous 2013 JEE Mains question. XeO3F2. Find the hybridization and bond angle of the molecule. Hybridization equal to half into central atom xenon 8th A group element plus surrounding monovalent atoms. Oxygen is divalent, fluorine is monovalent. Minus 0 and plus 0. it is equal to 5. So it undergoes sp3d2 hybridization. Lone pair is equal to, here obtained pair is 5 minus surrounding atoms with xenon, 3 oxygens and 2 fluorines. So 5 minus 5 equal to 0. Now structure of the XeO3F2 is Xe double bond O, double bond O, double bond O, and 2 fluorines above the plane and below the plane. It is trigonal bipyramidal. Bond angle 90 and 120 is possible. Central atom xenon oxygen state is plus 8. And sigma and pi bonds in this molecule. Sigma bonds are 5 and pi bonds are 3. Look at next question. Structure and hybridization of diboron. Actually, diboron chemical formula is B2H6. It is called electron deficient compound. In diboron, boron atomic number is 5. Its electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2 and 2p1. Here, one electron transfers from 2s level to 2p level. Now, excited state electronic configuration of boron is 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz0. Now in its valential, S has one unpaired electron and p orbital has 2 unpaired electrons and 1 vacant orbital. So only vacant orbital can participate in the hybridization. This is the exceptional molecule. Here vacant orbital is there. Look at the structure of diboron. In structure of diboron, 2 borons can form 2 covalent bonds with 2 hydrogens left side and right side, and middle 2 hydrogens are there. This boron can form 1 covalent bond with this hydrogen, and boron vacant orbital can bonded with this hydrogen. Second boron also like that only. Second boron also 1 covalent bond with hydrogen and 1 vacant orbital is bonded with this hydrogen. Finally, BHB groups are there. In this BHB groups, 3 centers are there. BHB groups are there. Here 2 electrons only sharing. So in diboron, 3 center 2 electron bonds are there. BHB bridge is there. In BHB bridge, 3 centers are there, but it is sharing just 2 electrons only, and which is converted like this. So these 2 hydrogens are called bridge hydrogens. Left side 2 hydrogens and right side 2 hydrogens are called terminal hydrogens. So here bridge hydrogens are 2, terminal hydrogens are 4. And here boron undergoes sp3 hybridization. This boron also undergoes sp3 hybridization. Bridges looks like banana shape, that's why it is called banana bond or tau bond. So this is the hybridization of diboron. Look at next one, sulfate ion SO4 minus 2. Here we have to identify the hybridization and structure. Hybridization is equal to half into sulfur valential electrons 6 plus surrounding monovalent atoms. Oxygen is divalent, that's why 0 minus charge on cation here 0 and charge on anion is 2. So 6 plus 2, 8, 8 by 2, 4. It undergoes sp3 hybridization. Lone pair is equal to, here obtained pairs 4 minus surrounding atoms also 4, 0. So a central atom of the molecule is having 4 pairs. All the 4 pairs are bond pairs. Shape of the molecule is tetrahedral, bond angle 110 degrees 28 minutes. Look at its structure. Double bond O, left side oxygen and right side oxygens are negatively charged. So it is a tetrahedral shape. Bond angle 109 degrees 28 minutes. It is having sigma bonds 4 and pi bonds 2. Oxygen state of central sulfur is plus 6. And it is a symmetrical molecule. For symmetrical molecules, dipole moment mu is equal to 0. Look at next examples. Xenon difluoride. In xenon difluoride, central atom xenon undergoes sp3d hybridization. It is having 3 lone pairs. So shape of the molecule is linear and bond angle 180. So oxidation state of the central atom xenon is plus 2. And in XaF4 molecule, hybridization sp3d2. It is having 2 lone pairs. So shape is square planar, bond angle 90 and 180. Central atom oxygen state is plus 4. Look at next example, XeF6. In XeF6, central atom xenon undergoes sp3d3 hybridization. It is having a lone pair. That's why shape will be changes from pentagonal bipyramidal to distorted octahedral like this. And here bond angle of central atom xenon 90 and 72 will be possible. Oxygen state of xenon will be plus 6. XeO3. Look at in XeO3, central atom xenon undergoes sp3 hybridization. It is having a lone pair. That's why shape will be changes from tetrahedral to pyramidal shape. So it can form like a pyramidal shape. Bond angle less than 190 degrees, 190 degrees 28 minutes or 103 degrees. And oxygen state of xenon is +6. In XeO4 compound, so in XeO4 central atom xenon again undergoes sp3 hybridization. It is having no lone pairs, that's why it is tetrahedral shape. Bond angle is 109 degrees 28 minutes. It is having 4 sigma and 4 pi bonds. Look at next question. It is 2012 online mains exam question. The formation of molecule complex boron trifluoride to ammonia resulting in a change in hybridization of boron. Look at, actually in boron trifluoride molecule, central atom boron undergoes sp2 hybridization. In ammonia, central atom nitrogen undergoes sp3 hybridization. See, in boron trifluoride molecule, boron is having vacant orbital. That's why a coordinate covalent bond found between NH3 and BF3 molecule. Before the formation of this complex, central atom boron undergoes sp2 hybridization. Now, a lone pair of electrons are contributing from nitrogen to boron. That's why here it undergoes sp3. So, nitrogen undergoes sp3. See here, boron changes its hybridization from sp2 to sp3 hybridization. Look at next question. It is in 2014 online mains exam question. Allene, type of hybridization of carbon is. So in this allene compound having C3H4 formula. Look at this, C double bond C double bond C, and the right side carbon is having 2 hydrogens and left side carbon also is having 2 hydrogens. Suppose in organic compounds, alkanes undergoes sp3 hybridization, alkenes undergo sp2 hybridization, and alkanes undergo sp hybridization. See, in this compound, first carbon is having 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds, so it undergoes sp2 hybridization. In central carbon is having 2 sigma bonds and 2 pi bonds, so it undergoes sp hybridization. And in third carbon, again 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds and 1 pi bond, it undergoes sp2 hybridization. So in allene, type of hybridization of carbons are sp and sp2 hybridizations. Suppose alkanes, alkenes and alkynes. Suppose here it is there, butane is there. All the carbons are single bond carbons. That's why all the carbons undergo sp3 hybridization. In alkenes, single bond carbon is there. It undergoes sp3 hybridization, and this carbon is having double bond here. So the double bond carbons undergo sp2 hybridization. And again single bond carbon is there. This is sp3 hybridization. In alkynes, single bond carbon undergo sp3 hybridization and triple bond is there. So you see here 2 sigma bonds. That's why it is sp and sp hybridizations, and again single bond carbon sp3 hybridization. So this is the previous year JEE mains questions and explanation, students. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, like, share and click the bell icon for getting new updates. Thank you.